Solve the differential equation d square y by dx square plus 2 times dy by dx minus 3y equals e raised to x cos x. Whenever we have RHS of the differential equation is of the format e raised to x into g of x. In order to evaluate pi, we have the general rule following which we have 1 by f of d acting on e raised to x multiplied to a function on independent variable x, which is notated using g of x, can be rewritten as e raised to x multiplied to new operator 1 by f of capital D plus a acting on this function g of x. That is, wherever capital D appears in the expression of f of d will be replaced by capital D plus a, where a is the coefficient of x in the power part of exponential function. Thus, we have a new operator 1 by f of capital D plus a, which will act on the input g of x. G of x is an arbitrary function on independent variable x, which will be of the format x raised to m or cos of ax or sin of ax, etc. In this differential equation, we have, when we introduce the operator capital D, the differential equation becomes capital D square plus 2 times capital D minus 3 applied on y equals e raised to x cos x. We have auxiliary equation will be m square plus 2m minus 3 equals 0, whose roots are m1 equals minus 3 and m2 equals 1, which are real and distinct roots. Hence, the complementary function will be constant times e raised to x plus another constant times e raised to minus 3x. Pi equals 1 by f of d acting on the RHS, which is e raised to x cos x. By the general rule, to evaluate pi for RHS of the format e raised to x into some function on independent variable x, we have e raised to x is taken outside the operation, and we have the new operator 1 by f of capital D plus a, which acts on g of x. Here we have g of x equals cos x, and a equals coefficient of x, which appears in the power part of exponential function, equals 1. Thus, the new operator will be 1 by f of d plus a, which is 1 by f of capital D plus 1, which means that wherever capital D appears in the operation f of d, we will replace capital D by capital D plus 1. Thus, capital D square equals capital D plus 1 the whole square, capital D equals capital D plus 1. This is the new operator which will act on the input cos x. When you simplify the denominator, it becomes capital D square plus 4d. Thus, we have pi equals e raised to x multiplied to 1 by 4d minus 1, which acts on cos x. This is because since we have the operator which acts on trigonometric function cos of ax, will have capital D square replaced by coefficient of x, which appears inside the trigonometric function. Here we have cos x is having a equals 1, or the coefficient of x equals 1 here inside the trigonometric function, which is cos x. Therefore, capital D square will be replaced by negative of 1 square. When capital D square is replaced by negative 1, we have the denominator becoming 4d minus 1. Now, in order to obtain the denominator in the format a square minus b square, we will multiply numerator and denominator using 4d plus 1. And the new denominator becomes 4d the whole square minus 1 square. Again, in capital D square, the same replacement, capital D square equals negative of 1 square can be considered. Thus, on simplification, the denominator becomes 16 times minus 1, which becomes negative 17. In the numerator, we will perform 4 times derivative of cos x, which is 4 multiplied to derivative of cos x plus cos x. That is 4 times negative sin x plus cos x. When the negative sign in the denominator is multiplied to terms in the numerator, we have pi equals e raised to x upon 17 multiplied to negative cos x plus 4 times sin x. The required general solution will be sum of CF and pi, which is C1 e raised to x plus C2 e raised to negative 3x plus e raised to x by 17 times 4 sin x minus cos x.